What's up, witches?
What's up, witches? I'm Linda,
And I'm John.
and this is Getting Witchy, and this is day 4 of our Yule series.
12 days of Yule. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
So what are we doing today?
So today is all about counting your blessings. So
Okay.
today is a good day to do things like,
I have to move the cursor because it's right on my forehead and my OCD is fucking tripping out on that. Okay. Sorry.
so today would be a good day to
I
do,
kept thinking I needed to smack, like there was something. Anyway,
today would be a good day to do things such as bless your house or create wish ornaments or a gratitude garland.
okay. So how do you bless a house?
So kind of like how we do it with either salt, smoke,
You mean sage?
well, yeah,
Burning sage.
yeah, burning sage, um, holy water, making sure, but before
Moon
you,
water.
or
Our
moon,
holy water is moon water.
yes, moon water. Um, but before you do that, you want to make sure that the house is actually cleaned from top to bottom because you want all that gunky stuff out.
Oh, so like
So,
a spring cleaning.
yes, yes,
Ah, well, you are going to have a bunch of guests. I mean,
yeah,
typically you have
typically,
a bunch of
yes.
guests, so you would want to do a thorough clean. And don't forget the walls. Like
Yes.
people
Forget
seem
about
to
the
forget the
walls.
walls. And if you have any kind of textured um
Walls.
surface on your walls, dust is going to collect. You'd
And
be
not just dust.
amazed at how much dust collects on them. So,
Not just dust.
yeah. Swiffers are really good for that.
Yes.
Just saying.
So I don't know if we've mentioned it before. I have a part-time job cleaning a house for an elderly couple, and some of the stuff I clean off of their walls is
And they don't smoke,
nope,
they don't drink,
nope.
they don't have any wild orgies, at
Mm,
least none that we've been invited to. Um,
and but no, and it's usually in the bathrooms,
hmm, interesting.
around the toilet area.
Okay, that's detail we don't
So,
really,
yeah, definitely make sure you clean your walls.
if you're doing a thorough top to bottom.
Yes.
But anyway, so what are we doing?
So, our activity for this particular episode is creating wish ornaments. And basically the concept is that the Yule tree is our physical representation of the tree of life. And during this time of year, it's a good time to bring wishes to the tree and put them on the tree. So
Okay.
there are some ornaments you can make out of ground cinnamon and applesauce, which I wasn't sure about it at first. It seemed a little iffy to me. It actually does make a very, very thick dough. When you roll it out though, you want to make sure that you
Plenty
either
of flour.
either flour your work surface and your rolling pin or spray them both with cooking spray. We didn't have cooking spray, so I had to use flour.
I'd rather use flour anyway. Cooking spray has poisons in it.
Well, I'm yeah, true.
I mean, let's be
Um,
realistic, and aerosol is not.
right. But so because I used flour, like this is basically what they came out looking like. And on your ornament, you can inscribe it with a toothpick, or you can write it on with a Sharpie marker or paint what runes that are in relation to what you want to bring to your home in the coming year.
Or you
So
could write peace,
yes,
love, prosperity,
right.
things like that. But yeah,
Yes,
runes.
so
That's Fehu and
Algies.
Agis, yes,
Yes,
which
so wealth
is
and
for
protection.
yeah.
And then of course you want to make sure before you bake them that you put a little hole in them.
She did this with applesauce and cinnamon. A lot of
Yes.
fucking cinnamon, I
Yeah,
might
it was
add.
a cup of cinnamon, and if I remember correctly,
Did
like
you taste them?
I no, I did not taste them.
Do you mind?
Go ahead. I mean, if you want to. It was a cup of cinnamon, if I remember correctly, 3/4 of a cup of applesauce. They said a dash of cloves, and they didn't say whether they needed to be ground or whole, but I used ground cloves and I used more than just a dash because a dash is just eh. And I was like, because, prosperity and protection and all that stuff. And then a little bit of water.
So you have to do it in little, if you're going to eat them, they're edible because it's applesauce and freaking cinnamon. Um, you have to do little bites or use like either apple juice, I would imagine, or water to help rehydrate this because this is
Yeah. Once you make your dough and you roll it out and use your cookie cutters,
it's actually okay. It's actually pretty. I mean, it's cinnamon and
and
applesauce.
applesauce. Um, you're gonna bake it for 2 hours at 200 degrees.
We had a debate about that last night when she made them,
Because it was time for us to go to bed.
and yeah, because we work graveyard, and um, she's like, "Well, they've got to cook for like another hour and a half," and I'm like, "They're freaking thin ass little. I mean, look how thin that is. Like, what are you trying to make? Hockey pucks?" And well, yeah, that's 2 hours, huh?
Yeah, at 200 degrees.
You gotta do little bites. I imagine if I just like popped this whole thing and started chewing it, it would kind of be like in the cartoons, was it a loom or cumin? When then you do a spoonful of cumin, it like dries up the mouth, or is it a loom?
I have
Tom and
no.
Jerry, they did it all the time.
Yeah, I don't remember. Um, but and you also want to make sure that you do the little hole before you bake them. I used a toothpick because if you wait until after you bake them,
Then you need a drill. Because
yeah,
again,
yeah, they're pretty much rock hard now. But other things you can do to celebrate today,
well,
besides,
you can also paint them.
yes, you can paint them, and then string them and hang them on the tree. Um, but other than the house blessing and making your ornaments,
It's very cinnamony.
oh yeah, it's a cinnamony.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a 1 cup of
Now
ground cinnamon.
imagine if you used cinnamon applesauce with the cinnamon. Anyway,
What was I saying?
so you hang these from the tree.
Yes.
The different, we she put both symbols for Fehu and
Huggies.
Aggies. I always have a hard, I mean, I think I'm better at, not better, but maybe slightly more knowledgeable about runes than you, but I still can't pronounce the shit, and you pronounce the shit like perfect. Right. Anyway, I mean, there's others too that you could use,
Right.
lots of runes. Or if the Greek pantheon or Egyptian pantheon or Celtic pantheon are your thing, well, that would be the Celtic, but you can use hieroglyphs or other
Right.
Greek symbols of,
Or even if it's just you want to get a new house in the new year, draw a picture of a house. You could do that too. Um, but the other activity that you can do today is create a gratitude garland. Now, I don't I don't know if any of you all had to do this growing up, but in elementary school, leading into winter break, at some point we had to make our little countdown chain where it was like little strips of paper linked together, and each day that you got closer to Christmas, you would take one off. It's kind of the same concept, but what you do is you take little strips of paper, and on each piece of paper, you write something that you're grateful for. And everybody in the house can participate in this. And then you link them together like a chain and either tape or glue them so that they don't come apart. And then you hang that on the tree like a garland. And you can
Okay.
use different colors. It doesn't have to be red and green, but colorful strips of paper.
It's a paper chain.
Yeah, it's a paper chain.
Strips. Okay. Yeah. All right. What else? There was a third, wasn't there?
The house blessing, but we already discussed that.
Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. So that's what we're gonna be doing.
Yes.
We've got
Yeah, some have holes in them, some don't,
5,
because
6 bowls.
I was just trying to use up the dough, and
Oh, that was an event.
which is why I'm saying make sure you either flour your work surface and rolling pin or spray them with cooking oil, because that dough will stick.
It's very, very
It's
sticky.
very sticky.
Very
So
sticky. And not in a fun way.
no.
It took like seriously 7 minutes to clean off the cutting board with a high pressure spray.
And that was before scrubbing it.
So yeah, it's very sticky.
Yes. Anyway, we hope you all are having a wonderful Yule
And solstice.
and solstice. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace out, witches.